Hmm.
The Latin American Motorcycle Association was founded in 1977 in Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood. Since its inception, Lama was intended to be a moto-touring club with truly democratic ideas. In 1995, a chapter was formed in Miami, Florida, and in 1996 Lama became a national association when the first national president was elected. In 1999, Lama became an international association when chapters were formed in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba. Today, the number of chapters has grown to over 200 worldwide, spanning the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia. Lama is a club without borders. We have evolved into an international humanist association. We accept working people from all walks of life, regardless of nationality, race, color, religion, social class, gender, age, a brand of motorcycle, etc. We believe that it is more important to recognize and identify ourselves as human rather than Latin, Asian, Black, or white. Lama is a club of the 21st century and continues to be a work in progress. Our forward progress evolves from the many contributions and the flow of rich ideas of our members, both current and new, from near and far-off lands. It is because of our philosophy, Lama has become one of the most respected clubs in the world. As a Lama member, there are doors open to you in every city where we have chapters. You will have the opportunity to visit those chapters, including those in other nations, on our annual national and international runs. Lama is also recognized as one of the world's most active long-distance riding clubs. 40+ years and counting. Our women, Damas de Lama, ride their own and accompany us on our travels, riding extreme distances over long hours on good and bad roads, on hot and cold days, rain or shine. This is a test of endurance that most bikers find way too far and too challenging. We are Lama. Welcome to the best motorcycle association in the world, the Latin American Motorcycle Association.
Is Lama in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine.
What up, brother?
DJ Rala, Lama de Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. Lama worldwide. Lama worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. Lama. 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 Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humboldt Park. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. Lama International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done. 40 years later, we're still proving y'all wrong.
Welcome. What's going on, Lama Nation? Wow, it felt like a long time since we've been here. First and foremost, let me apologize for last week. Last week, the city of Detroit got hit by an ice storm and took out all the power to that go near the whole city. Thought it was without power for 5 days.
I had power, but I wasn't.
Yeah, you were in Puerto Rico. Huh? We came back. Power came back Tuesday night, like late Tuesday night is when power came back. So for that, I apologize for not being here. But guess what? We are here today. This is Lama Station. And as always, we remind you that with this signal, we connect over 25 countries around the world with a message of brotherhood that transcends colors, flags, borders, and languages. We are the only broadcast station of the Latin American Motorcycle Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Lama Station. My bell broke. Okay, I got it. All right. As with every week, we want you guys to
check us on Facebook, Lama Station, the Lama Station, on YouTube, the Lama Station as well. Our Instagram is at Lama_station. Our email address is lama.station2017@gmail.com. And our Lama hotline is +1 407 516 3402.
All right. And before I even get things rolling, Leo, she's probably not watching because I know she told me she was on the way out the door. But I have to take a second and say thank you and a big shout out to my mother. Today, she is 65 years old.
Hey!
Birthday, so I know she watches it every now and then, and today she said watch that she was on the way out the door to handle some stuff. So when you get around Mom, I love you. Hope you had a great birthday. Can't wait to see you again. Love you, Mom. Love you. So Mama Taino, aka Matilde. Love you, Mama. I had to do that.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. I might be I might be a grown man with a family of my own, but I still shake when my mama screams. So almost come here. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Again, guys, don't forget to hit us up on every social media platform, and we're asking you right now to like and share. Like and share in every one of our platforms. Go right now, start sharing this event.
I can share.
You can share.
I can share, but I cannot like.
Because
I'm in Facebook jail. I don't know why.
You're in Facebook jail?
I don't know why, but it says 2 days and 2 hours before getting done with the punishment. Again, 2 days again. I'm like, what am I doing?
So let's talk about that today. Let's talk about people who, what are the dumb reasons you,
I really got no idea.
You get Facebook jail. Welcome, everybody. Nice to have you guys here. Please don't forget to share, like. Let me see those thumbs up in those parts. And actually, I don't even mind if you put a mad face for us not being here last week. How about that? Boom. For us not being here last week. Be mad at the electrical company here in Detroit. It took them so long. This is the crazy part, brother. I live about 4 houses from the corner, right? The other block had power within like a day. Like on the other side of the stop sign, they had power like the next day in the afternoon. And I'm sitting here, okay, cool. We'll get it together. The next day, I was like, okay, I get it. They're busy. It's alive. Brother, 5 days. On the last day, we stayed in the hotel. On the last day, I'm like, okay, should I pay another day or not? Nah, the email saying that we should get power tonight. And I went and came back here and hoping the power would come back on. Luckily, I paid for the extra night. We stayed there. The next day, I'm like, you know what? I'm not taking chances. I'm paying for it, right? So I paid for the hotel. And not 2 hours later, I start getting alerts on my camera and talk about somebody is moving in my yard. So I come over to the house and look, sure enough, man, by 3 p.m., I paid the hotel. So you know what? I'm staying an extra day. By 7 p.m., power was on.
Wow.
So we left the hotel and came over.
Wow.
So thank you all for being patient. And of course, I can not only could I not pull the show, I was actually dealing with not having power in the house, taking care of our pets, keeping the house warm, literally sitting in the house, turning the stove on with a pot of water to keep the house warm enough so that we wouldn't our pipes wouldn't bust, anything like that. So people in the South, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I get it. If you're in the South, you have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about losing power in the winter and trying to keep your house warm using the stove and hot water. But hopefully you never had to experience it. I know they lose power because of storms. So, yeah. But at least they can go outside and barbecue. Welcome. Don't forget to hit all of our platforms throughout the week. And if you have any questions, you can email us. Right? And you can always hit us up on our hotline, +1 407 516 3402. That's it. And let's keep trucking. If you are a chapter and you do not have a reporter yet, feel free to contact us. Let us know. Hey, I want to be a reporter. How do I go about it? What are the requirements to become a reporter? Chicago South. I'm sorry, not Chicago South. I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry. I'm thinking that wasn't Chicago South. It was Shaundi. I can't remember what chapter she's on there. I know she's in that area, in Chicagoland. She contacted me and said, hey, I need to talk to you. What are the requirements? So hopefully looking forward, we'll have a new reporter out of the Chicago area. All right. So welcome again. Welcome. Can't wait to have all you guys here. Let's get into these chats. I got guests today. They're no strangers to our show, but I got guests here today. We're going to be talking to them here in a minute. And we even got some news about one of our guests because, every now and then, just saying, may need a Monday break. Yeah, every now and then, Taino might need a Monday break. I'll tell you guys about that. Let's give some shout outs out. People are like, what do you mean? We're not going to have a show on Monday? Just saying, real quick, Robert Bravos.
There you go.
Lama Detroit secretary. He says, hey, as always. YLB Mr. Bean himself, right here. He's saying, love all. Bean, I promise you, Troubles have been behaving since her procedure. She has not. We've had the opportunity to ride, 2-3 times in our weather, and she has not even dared to think about her bike. As a matter of fact, she came over, sat on it the other day, and said, man, I can't do it until I'm all good. So she's been taking care of herself, man. You got to do the woo, man. My boy's too deep. Woo, I can't do that. Wait. You got something here?
You know what? I'm gonna mess it.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
La Bella says hello, familia. Greetings to all from you, brother. We are back. That's right, we are back. Maria Lama Holyoke is in the house. Carmen Rosa, Miami 305. Carmen, the pichon, I'm waiting for him to log in. I'm just saying. What up, Lamaticos, Northwest Indiana in La Casa. You know what? They were hanging out at the Chicago South St. Patty's event that happened this Saturday. We got some highlights of that. Alexia Licea, happy birthday, Cabezon. Hey, man, he's Mr. Starman himself is in the house. Gerardo Flores is here. Desde Adjunta, Puerto Rico. Saludos, mi hermano. Cuídese por allá. Pásala bonito. I'm a Rochester, of course. Kimberly Marshall, I'm a Northwest Indiana. Let's see what else we got here. Sergio Ochoa, yeah, Elgin in the house, always supporting, always showing love. Elgin, pues, Alex Borrero, it's City, Middletown. Before we start, Alex, we need to talk about your status as a Hondalista. Okay, we need to talk about your status as a Hondalista. We don't have to do it on the air. I'm not gonna put your beans out there that you are known with Harlista. I mean, no longer Hondalista. My guess is like, what?
Shame on you.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Welcome to the dark side, man.
Yeah.
He actually goes, who's the black guy sitting next to you? That's because, Lama Station, we have no borders, man. We'll take everybody. Man.
No. I know why he's saying it.
You came from Puerto Rico, nice and dark, man. What you do with that? 3 weeks? 3 weeks, yeah, man. To me personally, God bless you for doing that. Me personally, 3 weeks is too much of vacation, man. I'll do a week and I'm ready to be home. We did a cruise, right? And we did a 5-day cruise and we're like, oh yeah, we got to do a 7-day one. Trust me, on day 6, I was like, nah, I should have been home on the 5th. Like literally, right? So I got to be home. I love going out. But good for you, man. I hope you guys had fun. Let's remind Albi that he had plenty of alcapurrias. He wants nothing to do with them right now. He wants nothing to do with alcapurrias right now. John Repullo, Lama Naples in the house. Let's get to these, man. Oh, they're talking to each other already. Oh, Donnie says, happy birthday to mom. Oh, thank you. Look, Mama Taino, happy birthday, mom. Thank y'all. It means a lot. Jose, I sent you on Messenger. The link. Let me know if you're going to be able to come on board also. Happy birthday, Taino's mom. Oh my God, you guys really, I was doing a bad today, but thank you guys. That means a lot. Saludos to Weston Lama 305. Kenneth, what's going on, hermano? Yo, what's up? Lama Rochester in La Casa. Congratulations to the Midwest Regional Board, especially my wife, Melissa. That's right. She is a Midwest Regional President. We named her on the meeting that we had this Saturday before. Miss Fireball in the house says, hey. Yep. Desde Cuba. Saludos de Cuba, Maya Martín Alarcón. Saludos a mi familia cubana. No se olviden los miércoles en español with Enigma y compañías. Enigma and Company in the house. Austin in La Casa. Welcome back, Carnal. That's for you, brother. Iggy, number 305. Lama Austin in the house. Alberto. What's going on, brother? Nice to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. In the South, when they lose power, they use their motorcycles as generators to keep the refrigerators going. Oh, man. Melissa, here she is, man. Lama Elgin chapter. B goes, great. Nancy should not be on a bike. No, not yet, sir. Not yet. Absolutely not yet. Lama Fort Myers in the house yesterday. 160 miles for Lama Detroit. They went out on a quick ride, went to Toledo, hung out with a group of it's a riding club out there called the Homeboys. They actually have a bar. Hung out there for about a couple hours and came back. That was pretty nice, man. Phoenix, OPA in La Casa. Alexia Licea, he finally got an Harley. Yo, you need to defend your. Oh, wait a minute. 2023 Road Glide Limited on order in Prospect Gold. Can't wait, bro. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. Listen, I can care less. We joke around on brands or whatever. I can care less. I'm glad you get yourself something you like and want. And just ride safe. That's all. But we're still going. You know what? Maybe I should buy the at least a patch now and give it to him. Just because. Why not?
Because he hasn't been in a Harley that long.
No, he graduated. When you graduate, you get a diploma right there and then. I'm just saying. All right, let's get to these.
Under lista.
Candida says hello from LPA. Let me try to get to these. Yep. Jovi Pocono is always here. That's right. Hell yeah. 512. Oh, Austin. 512. Austin. Haciendo ruido en silencio. Making noise in silence. I like that, man. Chosen Lou. What's going on, man? Lama 305 in the house. Still waiting for Troubles on Troubles transfer. Listen, man, she is not joking, brother. When I tell you, she really means it. She said, babe, is there any way we can like have an RV and because I can work remote if I want to. And she's like, we can have an RV and be in Florida for like the 4 months that is really cold up here. She really means it. You guys think it's a joke? No, she really means going to Florida during the wintertime. Hey, Miguel Perez, Ghost from Perth Boy in the house. Saludo, mi hermano. Ghost, would you go ahead and was that you that got injured? It was him, right? Cancho? Yeah? I got guess here. Okay, hey man, I wish you the best. Mr. Miguel here. They were on in Chicago. And leaving the Chicago chapter to go. They were hanging out at the bar, the Chicago chapter, prior to going to Chicago South. And as they walk outside, getting ready to cross the street, my brother gets impacted by a vehicle, ends up in the hospital the whole night. I am glad you're okay, brother. I'm glad that you are back home, and I hope you just go ahead and get better as quick as possible. We wish you the best from the Lama Nation. I think all of us speak the same language, man. We wish you the absolute best. Sorry that you guys, had to deal with that and cannot make it to the event. So, oh, look who's here. Chiquis. Lama Lares. Listen, man, I don't know why. Every time I think of them, I think of my flag right here. They sent me that flag, the Lama Lares flag. So I'm super excited to have them here.
By the way, I want to thank Lama Lares for so beautiful and comforting. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dímelo en Spanish.
Se lo voy a hacer en español porque ya hablan español.
Ok, dilo en español.
A Lama Lares, muchas gracias por el acojo y las aventuras que nos dieron. De verdad que fue algo muy especial.
This guy came back a graduated member. He rode those wild roads in Puerto Rico. The Dragon has nothing on the rides they were doing. You're going uphill, and then you don't know if you need to downshift, upshift, hit the gas, hit the brake. You have no idea what you're doing. Release the clutch, push the clutch. You have no idea because those roads are wild. Yeah. And you spent almost 3 weeks out there. You did about 5-6 rides with different guys out there. So thank you to Lama Puerto Rico as a whole. And of course, hey, I'm a brag. Lama Detroit won furthest distance in Puerto Rico.
We did. Yes, we did.
Yeah, so I was super excited for that. So I'm messing with you, man. No, we did, man. So thank you guys for being able to go out there. Not only taking time off your personal vacation to actually go. Let's see.
Also, I want to thank our brother Droopy, because he was the one that made
I
possible.
just read your message, Anjo. You need to go to my car. Seriously. It's still in the car, bro. We had no power last week.
Okay.
And right here in between, I'm going to handle that right now. And right here in between my seat, there's a folder. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the keys are hanging in the door.
All right.
I'll take care of it. Dude, I swear to God. You know what? Let's do this, man, because I got some guests in, and I literally yeah, I can see this is just a whole different chat, so I wanted to make sure. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me get to the comments, and then I'll bring you guys in on board real quick. I just read that. Mira, so Chiquis is coming here. What are you talking? Who are you talking to, Chiquis? ¿Con quién habla? Con nosotros. Dice, voy a buscar camisa de tu capítulo taíno. So you're talking about my chapter? You're coming here? Apparently our anniversary, maybe. Wow. What's going on, Angel? Hermano, one of our brothers here in Detroit. Let me get to these messages. Jack's Beach in the house. Let me come in. You guys are just going down. Let's see. Lama Melbourne in the house. Just let you know we should be getting. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I don't know nothing about nothing, but go to Orlando. You might see a new chapter become an official chapter. I'm just saying. Make sure y'all go out there and check that out. Best wishes. We didn't get to say goodbye when we left the hotel. Hope y'all made a safe prayers to you. I'm assuming they're talking to my brother, Miguel. Yeah, that's what they're talking to. Let me see. Yes, that's exactly what I sent them to go get. Lares, Jose's home time. Let's see. Crystal, you're saying you hate those roads? You mean Puerto Rico roads? Man. La Bella says, I graduated as well as a co-pilot, almost had a heart attack a couple of times. I've been talking to your husband about it, man. Look, Lama Juntas, Puerto Rico nos invita al the open house 30th of April. And hey, yes, Chiquis, don't worry about it. We'll take care of you, sister. Sí, nos vamos a encargar de ti, no te preocupes. Nada más, mándame los tamaños, por favor. Yeah, she said, yeah, I can't even do that. But you know what? Let's bring a couple of people that I love to have here. First and foremost, let me bring my sister and one of my reporters, Miss Albi, in the house. Also, Lama Poconos, our secretary, and also their business manager, Chancho, is in the house today. And let's bring the president of Lama Miami.
All right. There you go.
Hey. Se llama Pichón. Okay? What's going on, my people? Hello. Welcome to another wild episode, a crazy episode, trying to play catch up.
Nice to be here.
Hey, good. So Chancho, Albi, you guys are senior veterans here. Pichón's his first day here.
Yes.
So it's his first day here on Lama Station. Welcome, brother. Glad to see you here, man.
Nice to be here with you guys. It's a pleasure.
So today we're going to talk about a couple of events that we got going on. But first and foremost, Pichón, go ahead and tell us. I already kind of said who you were, but tell us about your chapter. Tell us what's up, man.
Yeah, I just like to tell on that we are having our anniversary. Our anniversary is going to be on May 6th, usually from 12 to 5 down here in Miami. I invite you all guys to come over and have a great time with us. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, unfortunately, on that same weekend, we're going to have the Formula One Grand Prix, which is actually very close to the Peterson's Harley, where we're going to have our anniversary. And there's going to be some road closures and there's going to be some exits of the turnpike that's going to be closed. They're expecting somewhere around 500 to 800,000 people on this event. It's a 3-day event. Starts from May 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So what we want to do is make sure that you guys, as we come down to our anniversary, you guys know the road closures. One of the big things about the road closures is the exit come down on the Florida Turnpike, which is exit 2X, which is the exit that you actually will take to get to Peterson's Harley, is going to be closed. So the best route to get through there will be 95, which is right from the hotel that we have on our flyer, which is the Roadway Inn and Suites, which is on the State 884. From there, you can just jump in the turnpike going south and get off on Ivers Dairy Road. Yeah, make sure you guys look at the map. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to talk to you about, and everybody coming
Joe,
down to it.
I think, listen, I love what you guys do. Every time you guys have an event, you guys are very detailed on your stuff. Especially, if I recall correctly, last year you guys had a big old scavenger hunt that was very detailed and stuff like that. We would love to have that with as much detail as possible. And we'll obviously use Lama Station platform to forward that to the people. But I see that you have a theme here, kind of like a Mexican theme. Where's that coming from?
Because of the
Cinco
de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, correct. So we just try to do this kind of theme on it and put it on the flyer, just to invite everybody down and have a great time with us.
I like it. I actually think.
Yeah, we're having some games in there. We have a group of girls that are going to teach how to dance, and plus the regular games that we usually have. It's going to be a great.
Absolutely. And this is going to be at which Harley again?
That's going to be at Peterson's Harley in right off of 441 there.
All right. And what else should we expect? You said we got some events. We got the food, bro. I'm always going to ask about food. Everybody knows that if you have an event, I ask about food. So
yeah, we have some great food. We're going to have what they call a paella, campesina paella, which is going to be, certain type of foods and some type of meats are going to be involved with the food. It's going to be a great food. We have our business manager, Moonchild, who's actually taking care of all that, and she's doing a great job with us.
Wow. So, wondering, I unfortunately have never been able to go to a Miami event because I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason,
you should come down to Miami. I mean, it's great down here.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Both years, your party has been the first week of. You got it? Do y'all see that up there?
I see it now.
That is a Lama Poconos patch that they gave me at the. Give me your actually. Let me show the people because now it's going to be back there. But listen, this is the problem I'm having with Miami, and it's not you, brother. And it's not your chapter. I'd love nothing to be there. But this is actually my wife's birthday. It's actually my wife's birthday. Look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Lama Poconos hooking us up. They got now their presence right here. I-80 right there. Yeah. All right. So this is going to be part of our. We actually got 305. Show where 305 is at. Right up there. Look. Right there. Yep. 305.
There you go.
305 right there. So if your chapter doesn't have their logo up here or there's something from you guys up here, then just contact us. Send it to us. We'd love to put it on our wall. It's very live wall. So yeah, man. Unfortunately, John, that's my wife's birthday, and we are. She's.
I'd love to have you guys over. You can come celebrate down in Miami. See that, my friend.
I've had this conversation with her. I've had this conversation with her, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some of my brothers and sisters are looking into it, into actually heading down there. Last year, I want to say you guys actually came up to our party in June, and
I was there when you guys got your city patch. I mean,
that's right.
It was awesome. We had a great time, especially with that scavenger hunt that we had going around.
So,
I mean,
you guys want
what the good idea about was this? Is that you get to see the city. I never been there before, and just going to different places and getting to see the pictures on the scavenger hunts. It was wild. I mean,
for people who don't know what our scavenger hunt was like, it was simple. I went on my Google Maps, and I welcome anybody who wants to do this. I went on Google Maps, and I favorite all these places, random places. A lot of them were places that we frequent, right? Like our favorite taquerias or, but I even went as far as, you guys took a picture in front of the high school I graduated, right? So, I put the high school, the bakeries, the near the bridge in Canada, downtown. I mean, a bunch of I think I had 60 something locations on there. And it makes it easy for us as a chapter, instead of getting everybody in the morning, lining them up in a row and taking them on a ride where we only go and see two things and then bring them back, right? Instead, we gave them the option, hey, here's a QR code, scan it. Once they open it, all these 60 locations popped up on the map. And then you know where you're at, and you go, you know what? Let's go check this one out. Let's go check this one out. Let's go check this one. And went around the whole city. I think you guys had 32, 33 different...
34, I think it was. 34,
yeah. So they got to see 34 different things. And the point is, whoever comes back with the most selfies at those locations,
It was great experience.
And not only that, they also got to take, well, I had to mail it because it was a metal trophy made out of scavenged motorcycle parts.
Yeah, that was awesome though. I got actually members on my team and my chapter just trying to take their trophy to the house for a couple of months and transfer it to another house for a couple of months.
Hey,
because it's a piece of art.
It is a work of art. And by the way, I want to thank my member Maduro, who is actually a metallurgist, and that's what he does. He works, he's a fabricator, and he's the one that put it together. I mean, he literally took a whole bunch of scrapped parts and nuts and bolts and made a nice little platform. Made he had the laser cut Lama 313 in the front, had the Detroit D.
Great.
It's a one of a kind, and I'm going to tell you, Lama Miami took it. They came out here and they had a blast. So thank you guys. Looking forward to this event, Pichon. Looking forward to and don't go nowhere. We're not done with you. We're gonna go talk to Chancho and Albi, and then we'll come back and all of us will talk.
Okay, I'll go get the trophy. I'm gonna show it.
Oh, you're gonna go get it?
Raj, when you talk to the other guys, I'm gonna go get it so they can.
Let's do that, man. Let's do that. So, Albi, Chancho, what's going on, brothers?
What's going on? What's going on, bro? Thanks for having us.
Hey, as always, man. It's always a pleasure having you here. Chun took off for a second, but we can talk to you guys. Albi, are you talking or are you? I can't hear you. No, you muted.
Yeah.
Snap. She broke it.
That's all right. Look at her face. Look at her face.
So listen, Lama Per Time Boys got a quick message for everybody. It's going to cover half the screen. Thank you to everyone. Prayers to our brother Miguel Perez, a.k.a. Ghost. While in Chicago South sanctioned party, we were visiting HQ Clubhouse. As we were leaving across the street, a car recklessly passed all the cars that were stopped and hit Ghost. It was a hit and run. Thank you to the members of Lama HQ for their help. Ghost miraculously just suffered a bunch of cuts and bruises. All your prayers are appreciated, guys. Nothing but love to our Lama LPA, Lama Per Time Boy chapter, and people here are just speedy recovery, get well. Look, Alina says, bring your wife and celebrate your birthday with the anniversary. Albi, did you fix your mic? What the?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
You can't hear her or me?
I can't hear her.
Oh, okay. She broke it. Look, Ignite Gonzalez was 305. That's right. Hey, 305 be throwing a good party. So, and he says, yeah, we went to Detroit. But it's not about our party today. Oh, here's so say he can. This is not about Detroit today. This is 305 in the house, and we got, I don't know what's y'all zip code over there.
What?
What's your area code over there?
570.
570.
Yeah,
I like I-80 anyways. I like I-80 better.
Yeah.
Danjo, Albi, where you guys go? Albi, you broke your computer. You were supposed to be my pro reporter. Kick out, come back in, and allow your microphone. Kick out, come back in. It's not on my end. I'm looking at it. Now you're muted. Now you're not
me, right?
She's not muted. Edit mic settings. No, it's not me. Get out and come back in. I'll talk to Chancho. Get out and come back in. All right, brother. So you guys got something going on, man. You guys starting the year strong. Let's see what Jose's coming back. Here he is. And I'll be back.
Yeah, so time to kick things off. March 25th, we're having a bike event. I wouldn't call it a bike night because we're going to do it on a Saturday. We're praying for some good weather. We're praying for some warm weather. I mean, let's keep our fingers crossed because we're expecting some snow tonight. But it's been, so far pretty good winter. So we're hoping to get some good weather and get some people to ride out to the Leaf on Saturday. They got an all-new menu. They got the kitchen back open after COVID. Kitchen was closed, and they had different vendors coming in and out, stuff like that. But now they got a full-time kitchen, and we're gonna play some poker. We're gonna play some dominoes. We're gonna have vending. We're gonna have music. So come on out. Should be great.
Trying to find your flyer. I know I posted. Made it. So that's not where we went that one night, is it?
No.
No, so it's another place. Okay. All right, hold on. I knew I was missing something. Remember when I asked you, am I missing something? You say, I don't know. when I said I think I'm missing something. You like, all right, hold on. I'm adding it right now. Poconos right here. It takes 2 seconds. All right, so Ali got kicked out. Here we go. There it is. All right, so blast off. Those covers. It's riding season. Lama Poconos at the lead ride to the mountains on Saturday, March 25th for our first bike event at 1 p.m. And of course, listen, man, Poconos be throwing that. I've been to a couple other shindigs, and we were up there for a meeting, and it ended up being till midnight. We got kicked out of the cigar bar because they had to close.
Yeah, we were there for quite some time.
Yeah,
those guys were always really good with us. So
we were in there deep, man. We went in there probably 20 plus deep, 15, 20 plus deep, and it was just a meeting. It wasn't even a club thing. It was just
right.
Let's see if Albi's back. Let's see. Go ahead, Albi.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you using your headset? Use your phone. Hey, Chancho, we need to talk to Danny Boy. I don't know about her status as a reporter if she can't figure out a mic.
hey.
Can't figure out a microphone. I love her, but all right, check your settings in the microphone settings. That's probably what it is. I promise you.
So we're doing a couple of things where this is going to be our first event. It's the bike night. Well, I should say bike event. And Yoli, for those of you who know Yoli, she's going to be doing some vending. That's Rara's wife.
Oh, okay.
So she'll be there with her bags, her jewelry, stuff like that. And yeah, come on out. Domino tables are going to be rocking. I'm like I said, dust off the bikes. Whoever has had it, in the garage or in the storage,
get them out.
And come on out. It should be a good day. We're praying for some good weather, and if it is, let's go. Right. I know most of the Northeast doesn't put their bikes away, so.
Listen, I don't think we put you put yours because you had to leave Puerto Rico for a month. He did a week in Orlando and then 3 weeks in Puerto Rico, so his was up. I didn't line up. The only time I didn't ride was for the New Year's ride that y'all did. Actually, the first. January 1st, they rode. I was actually sick as a dog, so I wasn't going to make it any worse, so I chose not to ride. But if it's dry and no salt and no ice on the ground, let's go, man. We've been riding. I rode, and I actually got a message from Enigma. Bro, do you do that to prove a point or to show off? Or I'm like, bro, we just ride. We just take advantage of any day above 34, 35 for fun. If
right.
So he goes, you guys are nuts. There's no way. Like, he was asking me about what the weather's going to be like in April when he comes over. Let's see. How about now? Albi, let me hear you. You can't talk now?
There you go. Now we hear you.
Can you hear me? Does anybody speak sign language?
Hello?
You.
We hear you.
We can hear you now.
We hear you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna. While she gets that going, Chacho, give me a second. Pichon, what you got, man? Tell us what you were talking about. You can't hear me either? Can you hear me? So they got out and came back on, and now they can't hear us.
I could hear you. I could hear you.
And we can
hear you.
Pichon, ¿me escucha? Okay, espérate. I'm trying to figure this out. Pichon, ¿me escucha? Make sure. I think I might have messed something up. That's new.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Okay. Ahora, Pichon, tú. ¿Me escucha? No? Okay. Ali, tell us something since you came back.
Something. I don't know what Chancho talked about because I was off. So
he said he had no idea what the event was about and that you would tell us when you come back live.
Trust me, he did not say that. We just decided to do something a little different this time. Bike nights are a little hard. There's a lot of chapters up here in the Northeast, so everybody's trying to have a lot of bike nights. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. So we figured we wanted to do something a little different. You know, people can ride up on a Saturday morning, hang out in the Poconos, come over to us by 1 o'clock, hang out, have a cigar, play some dominoes, play some poker, and do something a little different. Just so it's not always come out of work and rush to the bike night. At least on a Saturday, you have the afternoon. You can hang out, have a drink, have something to eat, and chill for a little while in the afternoon.
This is going to be more of a, fellowshipping, networking kind of event.
Yeah, just come out, see everybody, hang out. If you know people in the neighborhood and you just want to come out, you want to come ride, you want to come check it out. Like I said, just everybody meet up. It's been a long winter, even though thankfully it hasn't been a crazy winter for us so far. Knock on wood, because I don't want it to be. I don't want to, get that. Well, I'm already getting the bike ready to come out there, Taino. So that'll be the
I tell you, man, you're gonna surprise a lot of people because some of the people coming from the south are like, man, what's the temperature like? I'm like, I don't know. If it's dry, we ride. I don't know. Man. We just,
right.
If it's dry, we ride.
We're looking forward to going out there. It's gonna be a fun trip.
I've said this a bunch of times. Look, if it's cold, it don't matter. If it's wet, don't matter. But if it's wet and cold, that one's a little
matters.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not wet and cold.
But yeah, wet, summertime, you get wet, yeah, you still get there, right? Cold, you bundle up. But both of them I can't do. So, and of course, one of the scariest part of us riding up here in the wintertime is, especially we go out, like I told my members yesterday, they went out yesterday. Of course I can make it, but they went out yesterday and I told them, I was like, guys, be home before the sun goes down. Why? Because once the sun goes down, all that moisture on the floor, on the ground turns into ice. And the last thing I need for you guys to do is so they did. They actually were home by what time?
No, but we're looking forward to coming out there. We're going to come out. We're going to have a good time. We're looking forward to it.
Do so. Should be good.
Good. Oh, yeah, man. 40, 50 degrees, bundle up. Let's ride. And it should be warmer, man. I'm looking at that 30-day forecast. It should be warmer.
That's why I'm saying. I'm like, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, so it should be warmer, yeah.
I want to get there early so we can go downtown, get some deep dish pizza.
Hey, listen. So there is a place, and I sent it to Danny. I sent him the place.
You sent it. I thought he was giving us the card. What's going on?
Listen, don't send nothing to Danny. Don't send nothing to Danny. Send it to me. Por favor.
He's been bugging me. He goes, I'm going to Detroit to eat pizza. Okay? So the place is called, and no plug, they don't pay us to do this. It's called Pizza Popolis. Okay? Pizza Popolis. And imagine a 2-inch pizza stuffed with whatever you want, bro. Just saying.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? You told this to Danny, and you know what he's gonna be? He's gonna say, Albi, did you talk to Taino?
Hold on, let me bring Pichon back real quick. Pichon, ¿me escuchas? ¿Me escuchas? You hear me? No me escucha. No me escucha. No sé qué hizo Pichón allá que quitó el audífono.
He doesn't hear. He can't hear.
No me escucha. ¿Qué pasó? Salte y regresa. Salte y regresa. Somebody, let me.
Salte y entra de nuevo.
Espérate. Watch how we're going to fix this real quick.
Text him.
Alrighty.
Lo arreglamos rápido ahora, espérate. Oh, se fue. Es que le está usando el teléfono,
Leo, where's my capurria?
You want nothing to do. No quiere saber de capurria.
Por lo menos de yuca me la hubiera traído.
Mira, yo no quiero saber de comida boricua por un buen tiempo, de verdad.
¿A dónde fuiste a comer? Where'd you go eat?
Pichón, ¿me escucha ahora? No me escucha todavía.
No.
¿Qué hiciste, bro?
Yeah, I had to log in 3 times before it went in.
Really?
And I had to do it from my phone.
Dime ahora, ¿pero qué hicieron ustedes si tú siempre trabajas?
Oh, sí, el inocente siempre paga.
While we figure this out, espérate, es que le estoy usando el teléfono, ¿verdad? While we figure this out, let me show you guys what one of our brothers did, and we're going to have about 4.5 minutes to figure this out on the back end over here. But our brother Jim Rowland from Lama Dallas put something together, and check this out.
Hi there, this is Jim Rowland, Lama Station reporter with Lama Dallas. I'm here today to talk about motorcycle safety, in particular, group riding. Motorcycle riding is typically a solo activity. I love riding solo, just me and the road. There's something about being out on the road by yourself that is peaceful and therapeutic. You're your own person, you ride how you want to ride. It's my therapy. But I also love riding in a group. Whether it's riding with a group of friends to get a burger 100 miles away or riding in a big organized charity ride to raise funds for a good cause, it's an experience every rider should have. Riding in a group has its risks, so understanding how to ride with a group safely will make that experience that much better. Remember, what we do is fun, but dangerous, so safety first. Everyone has opinions about group riding, and depending upon the group you ride with, may have different standards, so the information I'm about to give you comes from the MSF, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. The Motorcycle Safety Foundation is the internationally recognized developer of the comprehensive research-based rider education and training system. The MSF actively participates in government relations, safety research, public awareness campaigns, and the provision of technical assistance to state training and licensing programs. If you live in the US, you probably got your motorcycle endorsement through them. Let's first talk about what comprises a group ride. There's the organizer of the ride, the lead, and the sweep, or tail. The organizer is the rider who plans the route. Depending upon the purpose of the ride, the organizer determines the route, schedules the meet and departure times, and coordinates with the venue. This is my favorite part. I love planning a good route, going where I've never gone before, and seeing things along the way you wouldn't normally see. The lead is the rider who leads the group on the route and is typically a seasoned rider who is aware of each rider's skill level in the group. His job is to monitor the group and ride at the skill level of the least experienced rider of the group. The organizer may serve as the lead. If not, the lead must know the route and pre-ride the route if possible. Leading a ride is stressful. While the lead is responsible for the overall safety of the group, remember, each rider is responsible for their own safety and should ride their own ride. If a rider does not feel comfortable on a ride, they should communicate this to the lead. The sweep or tail is an experienced rider who knows the route and follows behind the group and serves to secure lanes during a lane change and assist riders who may experience issues with their route. Should the group become separated, the sweep will move to the front of the separated group and serve as lead until at which time the group recombines. Typically, the sweep will carry a first aid kit in the event of an accident. Should there be a mechanical failure or other incident, the sweep will stop and assist the rider. Other riders will continue on as not to hinder traffic. It is recommended that the lead and sweep be able to communicate either by CB or other means like Senna or Cardi headsets. But if this is not available, hand signals are used by the entire group. It is important that each rider pass the signal down the line to the sweep, especially in large groups or in limited visibility. We'll talk about hand signals here shortly. So let's talk about the group. What are your responsibilities as a rider in the group? Arrive prepared. Arrive on time with a full tank of gas. KSU, or kickstands up, is the departure time. If the meet time is not indicated, plan on arriving at least 30 minutes prior to KSU. You do not want to be the rider that everyone is waiting for. Wear the proper gear. Dress appropriately for the weather. Number 2, attend and pay attention during the pre-ride safety meeting. Number 3, ride in a staggered formation. Much like a school of fish or herd of llamas, we are safest when we ride in formation. The staggered formation allows a proper space cushion between motorcycles so that each rider has enough time and space to maneuver and to react to hazards. The leader rides in the left third of the lane, while the next rider stays at least 1 second behind in the right third of the lane. The rest of the group follows the same pattern. A single file formation with a minimum 2-second following distance is preferred on a curvy road under conditions of poor visibility or poor road surfaces entering leaving highways or other situations where an increased space cushion or maneuvering is required. Number 4, occasionally check the riders following using your rearview mirrors. If you see a rider fall behind, slow down so they may catch up. All the riders in the group use this procedure, the group should be able to maintain a fairly steady speed without pressure to ride too fast to catch up. Number 5, if you're separated from a group, don't panic. The sweep will take over lead if the separation is great. Don't break the law or ride beyond your skills to catch up. Number 6, if a rider leaves during the ride, the rest of the group should reform the staggered formation by crisscrossing into the next vacant position. Although it would seem more efficient for the column directly behind the missing rider to move up, we do not recommend it because passing another rider within a lane can be risky. Use hand signals and pass them down the line. The following are the most common hand signals used. Remember, what we do is risky. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. So ride your ride and be safe. Mind the gap and stay together.
And big shout outs to our boy Jim Rowland.
That was very good.
Yeah,
That was a good video.
putting the stuff together. He will be working, and guess what? He is doing a tutorial for my reporters, so that you guys can pick a topic. Maybe today he was talking about formations and riding, and then tomorrow we'll be talking about maybe tire safety and checking your bikes once a week or once a month before you ride.
Listen, huge shout out to Jim because he's doing an excellent job.
Oh,
He's doing a very good job.
Give him the. A ver, Pichón, can you hear us now? Pichón, ¿nos escucha?
He doesn't hear us.
No nos escucha todavía. Edit mic settings.
No, he doesn't hear us.
Espérate.
Pichón looks like a pichón in headlights right now.
Quédate. Espérate. No me enganche porque esto vamos a arreglar rápido.
Look, he's showing you the trophy. He's showing you the trophy.
Espérate, ahí vamos, espérate. ¿Dónde estás aquí? Estás por aquí, espérate.
Pichón, él te borró de maldad.
No, ok. Pichón, tú estás usando el teléfono tuyo, ¿verdad? Espérate, déjame llevar. La esposa estaba ahí ahora mismo.
Get rid of that Obama phone.
Espérate. Because ahora yo la llamo a ella, he can talk via the phone. Watch this.
That's not nice.
We can make this happen.
That's because Leo didn't bring us alcapurrias in Puerto Rico. That's why the whole show is going down.
¿Verdad cómo arreglamos esto? ¿Me escucha?
Leo, te voy a ver en a few weeks. Te voy a ver. Ríete.
Espérate. A ver, ahora, Pichón, dime.
Y ahora te escucho.
Okay.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí.
Oh, fue que yo lo llamé al teléfono de la esposa y we made it happen.
Listen, go back to old school.
Sí, esto es la tecnología rústico y orgánico.
Ay, no. Ustedes son unos genios.
Ok, enséñanos ahora lo que estabas enseñándonos, Pérez, mi gente. So we got handlebars. Y al frente, ¿qué dice por ahí? Dice. Frente.
Oh, sí, mira. Hold on, look at the camera.
Ahí está. Lama 313.
313.
We got that one exclusive.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice.
That's cool.
Eso no hay ninguno de eso. Ese es el único que tenemos de eso.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was, man. Y tú sabes que lo malo que some of them flew. So como era de metal and it's got sharp edges, they couldn't take it back. So we were like, listen, don't worry about it. We'll ship it to you guys. And eso fue lo que hicimos. Le mandamos el trofeo a la casa. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was great. I mean, we had such a great time over there. It was amazing.
Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed your time. Don't forget, people, let me give a recap before I finish here with the show. Well, not with the show, but with our guest. Let me give a recap. May 6th, 12 to 5, and that's going to be at Peterson Harley Davidson, and that's going to be with Lama Miami. 305 in the house, 16th anniversary weekend. And as always, all the good food, all the good venue, the events. Fran Hash, one of our sponsors down in the state of Florida. And it says after party, Pichon. Hay un after party?
Yes, we do. We have an after party right at the hotel at the Broadway Inn Suites. So I don't want nobody to go home from after their anniversary. Just go over to the hotel. We're gonna have a great time. We got drinks, food. It's gonna be nice.
Right. So y'all sabe.
We're gonna have a lot of things, and I want just to, since we're talking about this before we take off from the air, just make sure that we book the hotels because the things because of the Grand Prix down here is making it hard to get a hotel.
Yeah,
that's true. And that's one of the reasons we had him here so early. You know, normally we try to broadcast your event early, you know, like a month early, give or take, a couple of weeks before. But because of the Grand Prix and everything happening in the city of Miami, it's going to be so busy. We needed to make sure people started, knew about it so they can get ahead of the game and book the rooms and book their plan their trip out there. And of course, figure out the routes. Miami, una homework. Envíanos un breakdown de las carreteras que van a estar cerradas. Send it
Yeah,
to Lama
that's a
Station.
good idea.
That we can start letting our people know, hey, do not plan on using this road and that road, this exit's blocked, use this freeway. Así como lo explicaste. If you guys can do that, send it to me and I'll make sure Lama Station gets it and we'll put it on the page.
Yep.
Pushing it.
And we'll keep sharing it.
The code for the reservation is Lama 305.
Yeah, you gotta have that. Es casi 305 no está ahí, no es Miami.
I want to go to that. I've never been to Miami. I want to go to that event this year. I'm going to try my hardest to go.
4792 should be in a flyer. 8181.
Yep.
So that way, because if you depart from that code, it goes somewhere else and rooms are.
Oh no! Listen, I get it. We've been dealing with that for our own anniversary. You know, where we found them and we make a deal with them. So many hotel rooms for so much money, and if we don't book them, they're gonna book them somebody else at regular price, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, one thing I like to thank my board. I mean, they're doing an excellent job. These guys are really working hard. And I really appreciate everything they're doing for the chapter. We're really working hard for them, and everything is coming out nicely and beautiful. That's
good,
amazing.
Good. Well, congratulations on 16 years. No, we're here for this, man. This is what we do. You got to ask, like Chancho. I'm going to give him an honorary Lama Station reporter patch. He's here just as much. Sandy.
Did you see my lives the other day? How many lives did I do that he was in them?
Toito.
Was in them? I didn't even know.
You were in the background in all of them. I promise you.
He's gonna have his patch is gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold.
Okay, gold.
Because he's a special member. He wants to be in all the lives.
Nah, listen. I just like to, I see it. I'm like, yo, polka dots.
So 305, muchas gracias, mi hermano. Será hasta la próxima. Let's do this again. Say about a month before your event. No later than mid-April. We'd love to have you here, brother.
Perfect. Thank you for having us.
All right.
If you could share a link for the hotel, that would be awesome.
Yep. So it's on the flyer, and if you guys got a link for the hotel, send it to us, and we'll blast it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I haven't been to Miami yet, so I'd like to try to get down there.
Yeah, I would love to go to that event.
Digo yo por si acaso.
I need a new 305 shirt.
Oh yeah, I need a new 305 patch. So I had a 305 patch, and I changed vest. I got a new vest, and as I was taking it off,
we have it. We have 305.
I know. I just don't. ¿Dónde está el de
no se ve because of the background.
The filter, yeah. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Yeah, we all have it. We have it too.
I have mine, but as I was taking it off, I messed it up. So I owe you for wearing that patch. So
that was because our boy Jefe used to be in 305. So
well, I met Gringo in my first Lama event, which was Dallas 8th anniversary, and that's where I met him. And that was my first Lama event. So all I had was my official patches, and I think I had this one that says "I got your 6." Which is for my brothers in the military, right? My brothers and sisters in the military. I got your 6. Those are the only patches I had. And then he was like, "Oh, you don't have a lot of patches. Here, you got to have this one." And I was so excited. And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, one for your wife." Boom. So we were the first two to have the 305. And so I was the first patch. So I didn't get rid of it. I have it. It's just that as I was taking it off, I ripped it. So to put on the new vest. So I got to go to Miami and get it.
Pichón, no le den nada, Pichón. No le den nada.
Send it to me. I got to go get it. All right, Pichón. Muchas gracias, hermano. Hasta la próxima.
Cuídate, papi.
Yes, hasta luego. Miami 305. Don't forget. And then, of course, let's, as we are, we had to do this.
Leo, you making acapurrias for the party or what?
Yep.
Don't lie because you're live right now. No hable mentira. Te crece la nariz.
I'm not going to throw people under the bus, but I am. Because if you look right here on our flyer, right at the bottom, you said
I saw that. I saw that.
Letty's Puerto Rican Kitchen is going to be having the little kitchenette going on at our pre-party. And then the next day for the meal, she is working on the main course. So
lucky for you, you're gonna have Poconos all weekend long. So
nobody mad over here about that.
Mira, yo quiero la alcapurria más grande de Detroit.
Before I say bye to you guys, let me give you guys the birthday video real quick. Check this out, guys. that's how you get. Hey, check this out. That's how you get your birthday picture on the video. All you gotta do is send it to our magic number. Where's it at, bro? We got the magic number around here somewhere.
Yeah,
right there at the bottom of the screen. Boom.
Hey, happy birthday, Ratty.
I have to say, if you haven't met Ratty, you have not met a good person because ese hombre, he is something else.
Good, loud person.
He is something else.
Louder than me?
No. If Ratty, Cindy's husband, Ratty, he was on the video for his birthdays.
Yeah.
That man is something else. If you haven't met Ratty, you have not met a good person.
Every minute of the day.
All I have to say to Ratty is bam.
Bam! Bam!
That's it.
Listen, let me handle this. Alexi, yes, no picture of you because we received your picture today, which means it's gonna.
Pero Alexi quiere seguir celebrando. Alexi ha celebrado el mes entero.
No, your birthday was last year. Tú tienes un cumpleaños una vez every 2 years. That's it.
Bro,
babies.
Hey, you know how kids got the darnest answers, right? I asked the kid one time, when is your birthday? He said, every year.
Ese es Alexi. That's Alexi.
And I'm like,
he has a birthday every other year. He skips a year because he wants to stay young, he said.
Did you send it last week? Hey, listen, then let's talk to our production team. If not, for sure, you will get it on, man.
Well, I think this video is from last week because you missed the Monday show.
I wasn't live. That's what it is. So I apologize for that.
Yeah, it is because we submitted a few of the pictures that didn't make it, so they'll be on next week's show on Wednesday.
Yeah, next year. Next year, we got you.
No. Alexi's gonna be on next year. Alexi will be on next year.
Everybody, you skip this year. You'll be 1 year younger.
The production team now. He did take what goes on the air. Get ready, Lama Nation, for anniversary weekend with Lama Miami 305 meet and greet May 5th, anniversary and post party May 6th at the hotel. Go ahead and copy that. I don't know if you can. If you can't, I'll make sure.
I will. I'll get it.
Copy that and put it on our Lama Station. There's a link at the bottom for that hotel. It's exactly what we were asking for. So, yeah, man, can't wait to see that. And of course, one last quick shout out to your event, which is I just had it here.
The 20th.
Right here. There we go. Dust off those covers. So I guess you're not speaking to me because I don't cover my bike. I use it.
Don't get excited, Taino. Don't get excited.
But I don't cover
We're talking to those that may have had,
their bikes up and
put it away for whatever reason, and just dust them off. Dust off your cover. Dust off the bike's cover. Dust off whatever it may be.
Let me tell
come on out.
You guys have had, and I know a lot of people do this, especially up here in the north. They take their batteries out. They put their bikes out completely. Right? Then you make sure you get those bikes checked, from the rooter to the tutor, right? From the front tire to the back fender, all of them. Check it. Make sure that everything looks good. Make sure that nothing's squeaking, nothing sounding funny. Make sure you check your air pressure, right? Make sure you check that air pressure. One of my members has to check their air pressures.
Leo, they're talking to you, Leo. He looked right at you. Leo, he looked right at you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Not gonna say who it was, but wrote 150.
He's like, I'm not gonna say who it was, but.
Hey, I actually got a newer bike to me this year, so it wasn't my bike.
He's got a Valkyrie now.
Oh, shit.
Big boy about it. So congratulations on that. Yeah, congratulations on that. But yeah,
listen, guys, if we get a little bit of cold weather, bad weather, come in your cars, carpool with your chapter, come out and have a good time.
There's no reason not to come out to these events. As a matter of fact, I'm a big proponent of us here in the north to have winter events. Yeah, I get it. We don't, because if you notice, we kind of stop partying around September and then we pick it up around March.
We don't stop partying. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, as a group, we don't. But I'm talking sanctioned events.
Yeah, people stop they lull. And I'm like, listen, man, if you can't ride, because everybody, we all have older members, newer members, whatever, work schedules, all that crazy stuff. Not everybody's retired, so just come on out, whether it's you're riding on 2s, 3s, or 4s.
That's right.
Come on out. It's going to be the first time that we're getting together for the rest of the chapters in the Northeast. Come down. There's going to be bottle raffles. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be good food. I'm telling you, Get Porked is doing a whole new menu. They're doing wings. They're doing burgers. I even talked to my boy the other day, and he's gonna make chicharrón. He's gonna make carnitas. He's a barbecue guy, slow cook, rib guy, but he makes amazing brisket sandwiches.
Leo, lo vas a perder.
Bro, you got me at food, man.
No, but then,
That's what it's all about. It's about the food, Latinos, and not just Latinos. That food is that everybody comes together for food.
You're gonna stop.
Taino, you can come. Listen, Taino, you can come, but Nancy's not gonna say no.
People are gonna stop watching this show because we always end up talking about food.
So listen, food, cigars, dominoes. We got sticks. We got poker. We got some vendors. We got some music. Come on down. The 25th, 1 o'clock is going to be on. Thank you to the Leaf. Thank you to all their guys. Thank you to Get Porked. Those guys have been awesome with us. And come on down. We have a lot of stuff for you.
Read that, Albi. Read that. I need to try the alcapurria thing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes.
De guineo y de yuca.
That's right. Well, that being said,
That's my favorite.
Which one, yuca?
Yeah. Y el boricua en piñones.
Yeah. It's on the north side of the island.
Sancho, don't say it. I know you want to say it.
Right,
don't say it.
What?
He wants to say something nasty. Don't say it.
Nice with Dominican. Pues Ignahi, Ignahi o Ignahi. I hope. Ojalá lo estoy diciendo.
Mira, Dominicana, coge la lancha.
It's alcapurrias, whether you're Dominican or Puerto Rican, it's still called alcapurrias.
So we also let me cover this real quick because San Jose is also San Jose right here. San Jose also has their party on May 6th. So if you're on the west side and can't make it to Miami or in the middle somewhere, San Jose 10th anniversary, back to prison. We're going to Alcatraz.
Yo.
So make your tickets.
That's next year. That's our next year trip.
Oh, you're doing
we're doing it next year. We're coming down there, so I hope that tour is still on next year because we're coming down.
That's our next year plan.
Listen, my wife and I are planning because it's her birthday, and I let her pick what she wanted to do. And I love my wife because she supports everything I do. And as you guys know, this is my passion. The bike world is my passion. Traveling, riding is my passion. And I was like, she was like, babe, I kind of want to just do us, right? Let's go on a ride by ourselves. No.
Oh, good for her. Good for her.
But then some conversation popped up about the Pacific Coast Highway, right, in California. And then she was like, well, it's my birthday. We can do the Pacific Coast Highway, do San Jose. And then, so I'm thinking what we're going to do is because of the lack of time, we're going to fly to Vegas. We're going to rent in Vegas, go down to LA, which is 5 hours, ride the Pacific Coast.
Oh, nice.
San Jose, and then come back to Vegas. And then, so we'll get about 2,000 miles while...
Good job, Nancy.
She picked it, and then one of our customers who owes his wife the same thing, a weekend just them, decided they wanted to do that as well. So it's going to be just the four of us, just four of us taking our wives on. So Nancy's not going to actually ride it. We're actually taking our wives with us. It's going to be just our
very nice.
That's up, bro. Listen, the Golden Coast, that was the best ride. I went to go visit my son. He was stationed in Camp Pendleton. I hooked up with LA chapter. President
La Mala.
there. Bro, when he was the president there, he definitely hooked me up. That was an awesome ride. And then
never done it on a bike. I've done it in a car, but I've never done
it was awesome. It was awesome. And then we were splitting lanes going down because that's legal down there. I was like, bro, if you fit, I fit. I'm following.
Yeah, in California, you can split lanes. As a matter of fact, when cars see you, it is on their driver's test. When cars see you, they'll push over.
Yes.
So that they can. It is on their driver's test. So,
bro, he took me down Skid Row. He took me down that whole under highway with the water and the grease and all that. It was good. It was good stuff, bro. I was like, yo, what's up?
Plan got permitted. We'll do that for her birthday. So that's why I said I won't be able to make Miami because she got her heart set on the West Coast. She's never been to California. She's never been to.
Good job. Yeah, good for her. Good for her. Nancy.
She's done from Florida to from Detroit, from the Chicago area to Texas, and
right.
She's never done the West. She's never done past that. We did Colorado one time, but that was as a family to drop off my niece at college. So I hope we'll have a good time with that.
That's good. That's good.
Don't forget Lama Poconos
Right.
in the house. Thank you guys as always. We love having you guys here. You guys are already part of this. And what I said earlier at the beginning of the show, and I'm going to throw the beans out there, I am working with my reporters. So at least once a month, a reporter takes over and do the show. Only thing is, I can't let her do that until she figures out her microphone.
Oh, snap.
No. I got brand new microphones. You know that.
I'm messing
As
with
a matter of fact, gracias Stephanie que me mandó mi micrófono nuevo. Thank you, Stephanie.
Let's also give a big so I'm going to be using my reporters to maybe once a month, pick a maybe the last Friday, the last Monday or something like that. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We're working with some of our reporters to do this. I will still be behind the scenes helping them with controls, if anything. But I'm not going to be the face of the show. That way you guys get to see our amazing reporters do some work outside of our events. And also, before I get out of here, the question everybody's been asking, and most everybody know already, our national rally is going to be in Greenville, North Carolina.
Right.
National rally, yeah. Greenville, North Carolina. It is a done deal. We have locked in all the agreements. We actually locked it in, I believe today. Our secretary was working on locking everything in. So we wanted, we knew we had it, but as always, we wanted to make sure the ink was on the paper, had dried before we made it.
Announced it, yeah.
Absolutely. So guess what? We'll be seeing you guys June 28th to July 2nd in Greenville, North Carolina. We're putting together an amazing ride, amazing event. Of course, you need to go there. Jose goes, let's go. That's right. Yeah. Can't wait. That's word. Look at that. Chancho don't put that's word.
He's multitasking.
Chancho, that's not him. That's not him. But yeah, it's going to be in Greenville, North Carolina. So can't wait to have you guys down there. We're putting together an amazing ride. I, as your interim national MTO, has actually been in communications already with the local police department. They will be taking care of us for the ride, to be able to escort us out of the city for the ride, to be able to, I'm hoping to get 300, 400, 500 bikes going out on that ride. I think, so we'll be able to, they're working with us. And if not that many, however many go out.
Leo, more bells. Leo, we need more bells, Leo. More bells.
Okay. Listen, I'm looking forward to it. Jim, going out there, buddy. I'll see you out there, Jimmy.
That's right. Jim Rowland, thank you, man. Thanks for the amazing video. I don't know if you came in on time to see it, but thank you for the video. People loved it.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Stuff, brother. Good stuff.
Looking forward to a lot more, brother. A lot more of that.
Taino, is that on our chat?
Yes, it was a little bit ago. It was like for last week's show, but it is there. So now what I will ask, and I would love it if you guys, the nation, the Lama Nation, would send us, or even directly to Mr. Jim Rowland, right here on Facebook, and let him know topics you want to hear, right? Topics you want to hear, tips of riding in weather, or the best, he can, hey man, for all I care, you can tell us what your favorite, riding gear is.
He's going to be our gringo Juanco.
Yeah. We do in Spanish, we do the
tips sobre ruedas.
On wheels, tips sobre. So why not? I mean, the man's got a set of skills that we'd love to use. He's glad to do it. So thank you. He says, "Orale, I'll be there." Thank you, Malao.
Hot wired for the Northeast.
Oh yeah. Look, the first tip we need to know is how do we get rid of snow. So if you can make a video on that, we'd love you, bro.
Yeah. Snow, hot wired, undergear, underwear.
This is gonna be. Watch. I promise you, this is his video. Hey, I'm Jim Rowland from Lama of Dallas, and if you want to get rid of snow, move down to Texas.
Yeah. And that's what he said. Reporting live from Dallas.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the love. As always, you guys are welcome here anytime. And eventually, maybe you'll have your own segment. Just figure out your microphone, sis. We love you. Love you guys, man. Cuídense. Lama Poconos in the house. Thanks them. Thanks to Pichon from Lama 305 also in the house. I love having people here, man. But Danny says, my wife is a fan of football, North Carolina Panthers. She will bring a what? So you can replace the star on the wall. A hat, so we can replace the star on the wall. Okay. I got the Dallas hat up there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, as always, for putting up with us. Sorry again about last week and us not being able to come live. Because we got to go. No, that's our last one. So we thank you guys as always. We'll see you guys next Monday. On Lama Station. Don't forget, this is who we are. This is how we live. This is how we ride. We'll see you guys.
Is Lama in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine. What up, bro? DJ Rara, Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building.